Westlake High School and welcome to the 2018-2019 school year. I'm Sidney Roell.
And I'm Justin Avella, and you're watching the W.
The seniors at Westlake High School are feeling nostalgic as they gathered together on the bleachers of the school on Tuesday, September 4th, to watch the sunrise on their first day of high school. The students arrived at the school at a bright and early 6:15 a.m., followed by their first footsteps through the doors of Westlake High School as seniors.
The Westlake football team started off hot in its season opener, winning 21-15 against Dobbs Ferry. The Wildcats headed up to Putnam Valley this weekend and won 37-6, an impressive 2-0 start for the Wildcats. Westlake has a big test this weekend for their home opener this Saturday at 1 p.m. against the number 1 seeded Ardsley Panthers. Come on out and support the Wildcats. Out to Dean Kapica on North Korea news.
Hi, this is Dean Kapica reporting for the W. North Korea's nuclear and missile testing make the threat of war, even a catastrophic nuclear confrontation, higher now than at any time in recent history. North Korea recently stated that their missiles can reach the United States. However, North Korea announced ahead of the Singapore summit in June the suspension of North Korea's nuclear bomb test site. U.S. officials, however, have cautioned that such actions are reversible. Now back to you at the anchor desk.
More on the new iPhone with Alice Warford.
Alice, and this morning on the W, we'll be talking about one of the biggest trending topics in the country, the release of Apple's new iPhones. The 3 new iPhones, the XS, the XS Max, and the XR, are all equipped with a new processor chip that makes the phones faster, a better front-facing camera, perfect for selfies, more efficient battery life, water and element-resistant qualities, faster wireless charging, and better speakers. Bigger is better when it comes to the new widescreen, which features stronger glass able to resist more drops. However, the 3 phones do come at a steep price. Starting with a 64 gigabyte capacity, the XR retails at $749, the XS retails at $999, and the XS Max retails at $1,099. The XR isn't as advanced as the XS models due to smaller size and less quality screen clarity. But all in all, Apple can expect customers to camp outside their stores, rising stock prices, and a busy holiday season. Back to you.
Out to Tom Rubino with the new faces at Westlake High School.
Hi, I'm Thomas Rubino with the W. With the 2018-2019 school year starting off, the students are seeing some new faces. Let's meet the new teachers at Westlake.
Hi, my name is Nicole Seward. I am the physical education teacher here up at Westlake High School with Mr. Romeo. I taught for 4 years down at Columbus Elementary School and Hawthorne Elementary School. This is my first year up here at Westlake High School. I also coach the modified girls soccer, assistant varsity for girls basketball, and for girls lacrosse. So I'm really excited to be here.
Over to Sean with news on Hurricane Florence.
Hi, I'm Sean Martin, reporting for the W. There's a Category 4 hurricane dubbed Florence currently heading towards the eastern seaboard. 1 million people so far have evacuated, and there's a possible 30 million people who will be affected in Virginia and the Carolinas. We will update you as the storm continues to move. This is Sean Martin reporting for the W.
Out to John Boccardi with Goats in Brooklyn.
I'm John Boccardi, and this is the W. In unusual news this summer, there were 2 goats spotted on a subway track in Brooklyn. The goats were seen running around the N track near the Greenwood Cemetery at about 11 a.m., and they were still there at 12:30 p.m. An MTA spokesman said, "This is a new one for us." The NYCT subway tweeted after being alerted to the ghost presence. "They're safe and not currently affecting the service, but they are on the run. We'll keep you posted." MTA authorities say that the goats were tranquilized by animal control and were taken to Farm Sanctuary, which is a New York-based animal shelter. The subway was rerouted to the D track, and there has been no other news since then. Back to you in the studio.
Out to James Sirico with damage on the Great Barrier Reef.
Hello, James Sirico here from the W. The ocean has been damaged by crown thorn starfish found in the Great Barrier Reef. Matthew Dundad made the Ranger bot to kill these crown fish because they are hurting the ocean and causing global warming. They're affecting the reef with their poisons. This bot will kill these starfish with lethal injection, but the chemical the bot gives off does not affect the reef. Oceanographers developed the Ranger bot to take care of threats in the Great Barrier Reef and help to prevent global warming and improve water quality. Signing off, Jimmy Jams.
Ryan Donnery with more on Colin Kaepernick kneeling.
Hi, I'm Ryan Donnery. During the 2017 football season, Colin Kaepernick became the first football player to kneel during the national anthem. Kaepernick was then released from the San Francisco 49ers. He became a free agent and no teams would pick him up because of the controversy he has created. His goal was to raise awareness to show how Black Lives Matter, a movement of its own. However, the football field is a reflection of American tradition and a national pastime. He has created a divide among fans and American citizens alike. They are either in support or they are against it. I am not going to stand up to show pride in a flag for a country that oppresses black people and people of color, Kaepernick told NFL media. Kaepernick has also stated, "To me, this is bigger than football, and it would be selfish on my part to look the other way. There are bodies in the street and people getting paid leave and getting away with it." Stay tuned for more on the W.
Here's James Steutz with more on flu season.
Hi, this is James Steutz reporting for the W. Fall is in full swing, which means kids are back in school and it's time for your family to prepare for the flu vaccine. Parents around the United States are now hesitating to give their children the flu vaccine with the fear that the vaccine has more negative effects than positive. However, not taking this vaccine can present a hazard in all schools as influenza can make kids very sick. So now, parents must decide between either the potential harm of taking the vaccine versus the potential to catch the flu. Here are 5 reasons why the flu shot is essential for children, even for those who are generally healthy. The flu makes kids very sick. The flu isn't just very dangerous, it's smart and constantly changing, and even healthy kids can get very sick from the flu and spread it to others. Also, you are your family's best protection from the flu because kids do not have as strong as an immune system compared to adults. In conclusion, we should get the flu vaccine for our own health and to keep from spreading the flu to those around us. Let's all do our part this fall season to protect our loved ones. Now back to you in the studio.
Out to Nicky Veltri with some fantasy football news.
Nick here, reporting from the W. A crazy week in fantasy football down, another to come. Who you should and shouldn't pick up this week to make sure you smash your opponent on the scoreboard. At running back, Jaguar starter Leonard Fournette doesn't appear to have a serious injury, but is unsure if he will play this week. His backup, TJ Yeldon, will be a popular player to add this week. Now, the most popular player to add will be Fitzmagic at quarterback, being owned by only 3% of the fantasy world. That's all for today. Back to you at the Anchor Desk.
And here's Tyler Hawkins with news on the new iPhone.
My name is Tyler Hawkins and you're watching the W. On September 12th, Apple unveiled the XS, XS Max, and XR. The XS is just like last year's iPhone X, with improved on the camera and a slightly larger battery. The XS Max is, according to Apple, the largest iPhone they've ever produced. The XS starts at $1,000, and the XS Max starts at $1,100. For people who don't want to spend that much, Apple made the iPhone XR. It starts at $750. It's affordable and will probably sell the best because it has the same shape of the more expensive iPhones with a cheaper screen and camera. Back to you.
Here's Patrick Hickey with some news on the new Tappan Zee Bridge.
Hi, I'm Patrick Hickey, and today on the W, we're talking about the Mario M. Cuomo Bridge versus the Tappan Zee Bridge. On September 11, 2018, Governor Andrew Cuomo confirmed the Mario M. Cuomo Bridge reopened for traffic amid the controversy that the Tappan Zee Bridge might cause serious damage. Many commuters believed at the time that Governor Cuomo rushed the opening to boost his campaign for the Democratic primary on Thursday, September 13th. The Tappan Zee Bridge is such a hazard that the Coast Guard was forced to close the Hudson River to boat traffic for about 16 hours. The western side of the river was reopened about noon Saturday. This bridge has faced major issues since the opening in 2013, and the issues only adds to the long line of mistakes. Back to you.
Hi, I'm Joe Ragusa, and today on the W we will be discussing Mac Miller and his recent death due to an apparent overdose. Mac Miller died on September 7th, 2018. He was 26 years old. The rapper's death took an effect on a lot of people in Pittsburgh, which is Mac Miller's hometown. Fans, friends, and families attended Blue Slide Park, local park that Mac Miller would attend as a child, and had a ceremony for the young rapper. Mac Miller's grandmother attended the ceremony and told reporters that Pittsburgh is his hometown. It will always be home to him, and he touched a lot of people here.
He just loved L.A., but Pittsburgh was
Our thoughts and prayers go out to the young rapper's friends and family. Back to you in the studio.
Out to Miguel Catarino with Hurricane Florence.
Hi, it's Miguel Catarino, and this is the W. Hurricane Florence has reached the Carolina coast. Florence started off as a Hurricane Category 4 and has been downgraded to a Hurricane 2 storm. However, it's not slowing down. This storm can be catastrophic for the people in its tracks. A state of emergency has been declared for more than 1 million people who have been asked to evacuate. The Federal Emergency Management Agency warned that the storm surge watches and warnings are in effect for the entire North Carolina coast and parts of South Carolina, and is supposed to hit early this Friday.
Due to global warming, hurricanes over the past few years have increasingly gotten bigger. At least 200 people have been rescued in under 24 hours. If you haven't evacuated, evacuate now. Back to you, the anchor desk.
Thanks for watching the Weekly Report. I'm Justin Avella.
And I'm Sidney Roell. See you next week.